This turned into.
We're gonna shelve this discussion for another.
Yeah, because this turned into like a GTL episode when it's and it's not. You got a couple guilty pleasure movies. You got Steel Magnolia over here.
It's a good fucking movie.
Yeah, when Harry Met Sally. Hey guys, let us know what are your guilty pleasure movies, because it's got to be something crazy, like Showgirls. The sex scene in the pool with Kyle MacLachlan has got to be one of the most exaggerated.
Oh fuck yeah!
Weirdest, dumbest sex scenes I've ever seen in a movie, ever.
By far.
With the fucking overacting, under the thing, under the thing, under the thing.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Geeks That Lift, where we bring you everything from horror, comedy, and of course, the Geekverse. I'm one of your hosts, Mark the Freakin' Rican, joined by
Coco Nut. What's going on, guys? My name is Coco Nut, and for all you new viewers out there and listeners
and old ones
that still don't know how to spell Coco Nut,
here's how you spell it.
Let me teach you. It's capital K, lowercase o, capital K, lowercase o, hyphen, capital K, lowercase n, lowercase u, capital T, exclamation point, Coco Nut. I don't know, when I just did that, it's almost like I was putting a finger up somebody's ass. I was like, whoop. What's going on, guys? So we just had like a whole
Is that
discussion.
the sound you make? Is that the sound you make too?
Whoop. Oh yeah. Like just in case,
I gotta XCK that.
If I'm gonna sneak a finger in there,
that's the sound you make.
And I don't get the sound. I don't want to anticipate if I'm gonna get a sound or not. I might as well make the sound.
Okay.
Because then you get startled by the finger and you get startled by the whoop. So just you get a twofer. You get a twofer. Whoop. So there you go. No lube either.
No lube.
Then it wouldn't be as surprising.
Oof.
It wouldn't be as surprising.
Oof.
So what's up, guys? We got a trickling. Actually, we don't have a trickling. We got a decent amount of news to talk about. It's pretty good. There's all sorts of shit going on right now. There's people getting cast and shit that you're like, huh? There's people coming out. There's all sorts of stuff. So we might as well get right to it. What do you got?
I'm going to start this off with, I don't even know if this is a guilty fucking pleasure, but it's a cult classic. Toxic Avenger is getting a reboot, and they've already announced that Peter Dinklage,
Tyrion,
has been set to take part in the movie. No official word on what role he's going to play, though.
I am super excited about this because not only do I like Peter Dinklage, you know what? And we were talking about previously before we started recording, we were talking about like actors that are actors and like movie stars.
Yeah.
Listen, I got to tell you, man, Peter Dinklage is one of those people that I consider an actor because for being a little person, like the freaking Rican here.
Motherfucker, I knew you had to drag.
I know you. I'm surprised you didn't mention him as one of your favorite actors. He's one of your people. But yeah, Peter Dinklage, like he's one of those people, like for being a little person, first off, he has range.
Oh.
Second of all, after the initial shock of like, oh, it's a little person, like, you don't see it. You don't like his presence on screen. Yes,
you can't like. Again,
it's crazy.
He became my favorite character after like one episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like that's my favorite. His portrayal is like such a condescending asshole.
Yeah,
that I love that character.
Yeah.
I love.
But
him.
they played up the fact that he, they called him a dwarf.
Yeah.
On the show. But yeah, I mean, they played that up. But there's other TV shows and movies and shit where he was just like, they never acknowledged that he was a little person.
Yeah.
When he played Bolivar Trask in one of the X-Men movies, the guy who created the Sentinels.
Yeah.
Like, no, not one person mentioned in that movie that he was a little person, but then also there are other movies that acknowledge it, like Elf.
Yeah.
They fucking talk about it.
Yeah.
That's one of the main things about it. But yeah, fucking Peter Dinklage, I'm all about it. He's part of the Toxic Avenger reboot, which I heard about this months ago that they were doing that. Troma and Legendary Pictures were coming together and they were doing a Toxic Avenger reboot.
But because the first Toxic Avenger is offensive as fuck.
It is so offensive.
So this is going to be
so offensive.
This is going to be toned down.
I cannot fucking wait.
You cannot watch that. Wait. Nowadays, you little fucking millennials will watch that and get so offended by this movie.
Oh my God. One of my favorite parts is when they run over the fucking kid's head.
Yes.
With the car.
Yes.
That's where 2 points, 5 points.
Yeah.
Like that's where all that started. And then with the Toxic Avengers in the fucking weight room, and he takes a fucking weight stack.
Yep.
And he puts a guy's head under it and
scratches it.
I hope to God though that even though this is a reboot, remake, that they keep that aspect of it in. I don't know if they're going to. It's Legendary Pictures, so they usually do like big budget, like Godzilla and King Kong and all that other shit. But I don't know.
I don't think so, man. I think they're gonna tone it down. They're gonna tone it down.
I love me some fucking Toxic Avenger. So I mean, like you said, we don't know who he's playing, so we don't know if he's gonna play Melvin, the guy who eventually turns into the Toxic Avenger, the first superhero from New Jersey, or if he's gonna play the villain. He's going to have to play some major character in it. So I don't know, but I'm actually pretty excited about it. Let's see. Yeah, that's all. Actually, that's all I had about that. That was one of my pieces of news. In bigger news, so I'm so happy that I told those stories about making out with, girls with dicks. Or chicks with dicks, as they used to put it. I hope that's not offensive.
Well, it depends on how you're going to portray, how you're going to lead into the story with this.
I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good with this. I think you got this on your news too. So in the open letter on Twitter a couple days ago, Umbrella Academy star Ellen Page has come out as transgender. So from now on, they will be known as Elliot Page.
He will be known as Elliot. Yes.
Yes. He confirmed that his pronouns are he and they.
Yep.
I still don't.
You're learning, bro. You're learning.
It still confuses me.
Well, you did good because you said he.
I did, but that's only because I read it there, and I read in the letter that he wrote that he said his pronouns are he and they.
Yes,
which I get. So if the
you're gonna get a headache, bro. Just keep going. I'm not, because you look so puzzled.
Here's the thing. And God damn it. And now I got to talk about this again.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, I am sympathetic to the cause. I'm all about it. I'm not looking to insult or demean anybody or anything like that. This is basically because I don't know, and I'm a little confused. Okay. Ellen Page was a female.
Yes.
She is now transgender.
Yes.
He is now transgender. He. Okay. So if she turns into a he, then why are we using they or them? Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't. Why? Why can't we just use he if it's a he now? He went from Ellen to Elliot. So he's a he.
Well, so I think it has to do with
they, him. So instead of saying him, he. But I don't. So is it they just so that way if we have pronouns sensitive, if that's even a thing, transgender people that. God damn, I'm being so careful right now. So that he doesn't insult them because they want to be, or is that for the non-binary?
Probably.
Gender fluid people. We can't call them people, right?
Yes.
Okay. You see where this shit?
Just watching you try to explain this.
Fuck, man. The wheels are turning.
I know.
This is the most I've ever thought in probably about 10 years. So
to think you're thinking to get a thought out is fucking
like, man, I'm surprised there's not steam coming out of my ears. But yeah, okay. So he said he's okay with being referred to as he or him.
Yes.
But he's also got to be referred to as they or them, but that I'm assuming is for the other transgender or the gender fluid or the non-binaries.
Yeah, exactly.
Who consider themselves they or them.
Who don't want that title of him, her, them, like, because there are some people, they don't want you to call him him or her.
I know.
So again, that's why him or they. So again,
okay, so Netflix respond. That's it. That's it for me. Okay, I get it. I'm gonna keep doing. Every once in a while, I may slip up, and it's only because, and it's not for lack of trying, because I am trying, guys. I am trying. All right.
If this video doesn't prove that you're trying,
damn it.
And that little bit of time, you put so much thought into choosing the words.
There's so much. It's just because it just. I understand. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm trying to understand. That's okay. I think that's better. That's better. I'm trying to understand what's up. I'm trying to understand how it is a little confusing. It's only because of me, straight person, guy, I don't have feminine feelings, although I am in touch with my feminine side. I cry. But I don't think I'm like a woman trapped in a man's body. Okay. Or, Corny U.S. Samoan's body. Or anything like that. But it's just there's so many categories and there's so many labels now that it gets fucking confusing. Yeah. So I'm like, he, hey, them, she, he, and it's weird because that's where all the thinking's coming in right now, because I'm like, fuck, man, I don't want to insult anybody right now, especially that group.
The alphabet group?
Is it the alphabet group? Oh, I like that. But, oh, man. All right. So Netflix responded with support to the actor's announcement. So Netflix tweeted out, "We love you, Elliot. So proud of our superhero. Actually, so proud of our superhero. We love you, Elliot. Can't wait to see you return to season 3. I wrote that down and I noticed that was like 2 days ago. And I guess yesterday I read an article because people were asking, they were like, all right, now that he's Elliot, are they going to change his character in Umbrella Academy? No, they said they're not.
They're going to make adjustments to the character.
They're going to make adjustments to the character?
They announced that they're going to make they're going to make adjustments to all her roles now. Okay. According to his comfortability with what he's playing now. So I'm assuming in Umbrella Academy, they're going to make adjustments to that role, because that role is 100% female. Oh. So they have to.
But that's the thing though. Now, here we go. If the role is female, he can play it as a female if he's a good enough actor. Yeah. Because we have actors out there. One actor in particular that I know can fucking gender switch like crazy and pull it off is Tilda Swinton. Yes. Tilda Swinton played the ancient one. She played 3 different fucking roles, 2 old men and a fucking woman in the remake of Suspiria. Awful movie. Everything. Trainwreck. Yeah. She played that fucking unrecognizable as a magazine editor in chief. But Tilda Swinton is one of those people that did she play fucking oh God, what's that? Oh my God, why can't I remember? He's a singer from like the 60s. The way he talked. James Brown? No. No, she can't. Tilda Swinton's not gonna play. Well, she's not that good, man. The way you said it. She's not that good.
The way you said it.
Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan. She played Bob Dylan. Oh, damn. In a movie. So she's one of those people that can play.
How guys did you not remember Bob Dylan's name?
Listen, man, I'm getting old. Okay, I'm an old guy. So
I think
sometimes
you're burnt out from all the thinking you just did in that.
Probably. I don't have selective memory.
Or selective hearing.
But yeah, it's just I think that if Elliot is a good enough actor, I think he can do it. He could do it. Yeah. He could do it. Yeah. So keep it as a female character then. Yeah. So what? If you're a good enough actor, you can do it. You can do it.
Words to live by.
He, they.
You're gonna confuse yourself anymore.
I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. All right, what else we got?
Okay. 2 pieces of news back to back. First piece of news in wrestling news, of course, we lost the very first Intercontinental Champion. Pat Patterson passed away, who you thought he was already dead.
I thought he died 3 years ago. I remember you telling me yesterday at the gym, you're like, Pat Patterson died. I'm like, who? Like Pat Patterson. I'm like, the wrestler, Intercontinental Champion? Yes. He just died? Yes. Why aren't you sad about it? I thought he died 3 years ago.
I mourned him 3 years ago.
I mourned him 3 years ago. I don't know why. I don't know who the fuck died then, who I thought was Pat Patterson, but I thought Pat Patterson was dead. R.I.P. Pat Patterson, but still. Didn't Pat Patterson come out as gay?
Years ago. He was openly gay.
In Legends House. When WWE first
No, he
launched.
started talking about it. He's always been openly gay. He's always been an openly gay wrestler.
I think no. I'm going to disagree with you on that one. I think he didn't come out. Like people that were close to him knew, like me and Gene and a few other people knew that he was
maybe
gay.
like on TV. But if you
like,
followed him in the wrestling circles, everybody knew he was gay because he's been with his partner for like 40 somewhat years. They've been together forever. Not more, but they were together for the longest time.
Did his partner pass away 3 years ago?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't know who the fuck died then 3 years ago. That I thought was
But in my second piece of news onto the wrestling to keep that wrestling thing going is it has been announced by Alexander Fox. Don't know who this guy is.
I have no idea who that is.
But he is the owner and CEO of the brand new WCW. And in 2021, they will be rebooting WCW. How can this happen, you're going to ask? I'm going to break it down.
Just about to ask that.
WWE gave them 50% of the rights to the WCW properties. So now WWE only owns 50% of the rights, and whoever this guy is, Alexander Fox, he owns the other 50% of the rights of WCW. And they're going to be launching it through Skystorm Productions. And it's going to be launching in October of 2021. I'm interested because it's getting once again, like I was excited when AEW and that worked.
AEW worked.
This is WCW. People remember the name of WCW.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the bad thing about it is that everybody's gonna remember the shit that came along with WCW.
Mm-hmm.
You never remember the beginning of WCW. It was awesome.
It was.
You're gonna remember the ending.
Yes.
The shit that they were putting on TV. That was.
I don't understand how did Vince approve this? So I mean, if Vince is obviously he's a smart businessman. You would think that he would keep 51% and give this Alexander Fox guy 49%. Like I don't understand how it's an even 50-50 split.
He owns.
So if it's an even 50-50 split, then it's not going to be competition to WWE then. Because WWE owns 50% of it. So if WWE owns 50% of it, then I'll be excited because all this is going to be is it's going to be another NXT or another SmackDown or another something, but it'll be under WCW. I think what this might turn into, it might be what they tried to do with the whole invasion thing.
And that's where I'm going. I think they're doing this because something took place Wednesday on AEW. Okay. And I don't know if word had gotten out about this is a possibility, this is going to happen, or within the industry, it got out that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
So Vince decided to go this route because AEW and Impact have now teamed up. Because Kenny Omega just won the AEW championship and is going to debut on Impact, I think later this week or next week.
What?
Yeah. So AEW and Impact have now teamed up. The two kind of like alternatives to WWE have teamed up.
Yeah.
So now I don't know if Vince McMahon kind of knew, like within the industry, the people knew this was going to happen. So Vince is like, wait a minute, I have to have something too.
I mean,
so this is because this is launching next year, October of the same time that AEW launched in October. This is launching in 2021.
Interesting.
I'm excited because give me more wrestling. Good wrestling.
I mean, good wrestling.
Give me more good wrestling.
The only thing that's going to be cool about it is we're going to get to see Carl Anderson and what's his face? Are they at Impact?
They're at Impact, yeah. Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows.
I was going to say Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman. Hey, let me talk about Braun Strowman for a minute.
He got ripped, yo.
He got fucking lean as fuck.
Yeah.
Like he's in really good shape. Finally, he let the hair go. Thank God.
Yeah.
Started shaving his head. But yeah. Wasn't it? I think it was Survivor Series. Was it Survivor Series? Or was it the Raw after? I don't remember. But he was on in the ring and had his shirt off and everything. I was like, holy fuck.
He's been posting pictures on Instagram for the longest time.
Oh, has it?
Oh, yeah. That he's been leaning out.
Oh, yeah. I guess. Do you have anything else?
Well, one more piece of... No, you go. Because I have another piece of wrestling news here, but I'll get back to that one.
Okay. So it's official. We've been talking about this for a couple of weeks now. Mads Mikkelsen from Hannibal.
Yes.
And Doctor Strange, that's what anybody would know him from, is officially replacing Johnny Depp as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts 3.
Yes.
Yep. Now, which is fine. I'm okay with it. I like Mads Mikkelsen. He's fucking awesome. But I also read in other news, in Johnny Depp news, is I didn't know that they were Tim Burton is making an Addams Family TV show for Netflix.
I thought that was a rumor. Like I read, but
well, it's happening.
It's happening. Okay,
it's happening, and it looks like right now the rumor is that Tim Burton wants Johnny Depp to play Gomez Addams.
I can see that. I'll buy it.
And you know what? And I guess this was a thing that's been going on for a while because I saw a post on Facebook a few weeks back about, I thought it was just fan casting, where it was Johnny Depp as Gomez and Christina Ricci as Morticia. Yeah, which. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
If we have Christina Ricci, who previously
played
in the
Wednesday.
Addams Family movies, played Wednesday Addams.
Yeah.
Now play Morticia. But now, of course, the fucking world that we're living in right now, everybody's got to be PC, whatever. Now people are talking shit about Johnny Depp possibly playing Gomez Addams.
Whitewashing.
Because Gomez Addams is Latino or Latinx, if you're going to be PC about it. And Johnny Depp is white, and they're saying because Raul Julia played him in the previous two movies.
Do we forget who played him originally?
And I know. And Oscar Isaac played him in the
original
the
TV show,
the CG movie.
Oh, CG.
The CG.
But in the original TV show,
was the dude that played the Joker, not the Joker, the Riddler in Batman 66 after Frank Gorshin, right?
Yes.
I forgot that dude's name.
Me too.
Yeah, but yeah, yes. But again, people are going to argue Addams Family TV show back then, black and white, 60s. Everybody was whitewashed. But, now everybody wants to be PC. So now Gomez Addams, even though Addams is not a fucking Latinx last name.
You know what gets me about this whitewash these people that are complaining about this shit?
What's that?
I mean, I really never gave a shit when people were complaining about it a lot.
Yeah.
When I really stopped caring was when I saw a post that people were saying, can we talk how they're whitewashing the character of Selena? What?
Wait a minute. How are they whitewashing the
You had Jennifer Lopez, who's Hispanic.
Puerto Rican.
And the girl who's playing her now is Hispanic.
Is the chick that plays Rosita on The Walking Dead.
So what's the fucking issue? It's a Hispanic playing a Hispanic character.
It's ridiculous.
Like, people, stop looking for shit.
I don't understand.
That's when I threw my hands up and like, okay, fuck this. This is bullshit.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Stop it. Let the man live. Let the man play the role.
What does it matter? What does it matter if a person's black, white, Asian, anything?
The character is not written for Hispanic. It's not a Hispanic character.
Just because his name is Gomez. And I understand, but Gomez is normally a last name, right? Hispanic last name. But here's the thing. I don't have a problem with a person playing a role that's of a different nationality than what they are, as long as they do the part justice. Mm-hmm. As long as we get the best actor for the job, cast that person.
Yes.
I don't give a shit.
If it's a fictional character, I don't care.
You know what? Let's do another biopic of fucking Malcolm X. Let's put Ryan Gosling as fucking Malcolm X. If Ryan Gosling could be like power to the people, Plymouth Rock, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock landed on us, I'll be like, yeah, I don't give a shit.
I can guarantee that's going to get censored because it's going to be removed.
It's not. You know what? That's it. Ryan Gosling for Malcolm X.
I won't go that far, bro.
I'm just saying is that
I get it.
Find enough of this fucking diversity shit, and we seem to, for us being a couple minorities, we talk about this shit a lot. Where we're not, where you would think that we were like, yes, mi gente, da 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 da. All this shit. No. Like, I want the best actor for the job. If the best actor for the job just happens to be white,
so be
or black, or Hispanic, or Asian, or Indian, dothead Indian, not Native American,
Middle Eastern.
What?
Middle Eastern.
Aren't dothead Indians Asians?
Depends where they're from, of course, but mostly when you say
why
Indian,
did I commit a faux pas by calling them dothead Indians?
Probably. This is the news that we talked about earlier that you found out. I found out earlier today, and I had to add it. Warner Brothers is set to release all 2021 movies on HBO Max.
God damn.
But there's no word yet if they're going to do like Disney Plus did with Mulan, where you have to pay extra to see the movie. They are going to be releasing them on the streaming service. No word yet if you're going to have to pay an extra premium or what.
Well,
see the
I
movie.
think this is a smart move on HBO Max's part, or on Warner Brothers' part, to do it on HBO Max, because I read somewhere that HBO Max isn't doing as well or didn't get as many subscribers as they initially hoped.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to push people to subscribe to it. I mean, I'm sure a ton of people are going to subscribe to it just for Wonder Woman alone.
Yeah.
That's going to come out in a couple weeks. But I think this is a smart move. I don't think it's a smart move to charge extra for it. Because, I mean, they charge what, $12.99 or $14.99 a month
like
or
12,
some shit like
yeah,
that.
it's $12.99,
For the service. You get more people. You get fucking, a couple 100,000 people paying that much. There, you made the budget back.
Yeah.
For the movie. But again, with everything going on and nobody knows what the fucking future is going to bring and what next year is going to be like.
Yeah.
That might as well.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well do everything. Everything goes straight to streaming for now. And then once we get a better idea of what's happening, then fucking start releasing movies in the theaters. Because I'm telling you right now, I was supposed to go out tonight, and there's nothing. There's nothing. It's
not like you can go to the drive-ins anymore because
drive-ins are closed.
Yeah.
I mean, they're open Fridays and Saturdays, but still. And there's nothing out.
Exactly.
There's no movies out right now. The best movie that's been out in the last few weeks is Freaky. And even that just dropped on VOD.
Yeah.
So, we're good. So yeah, I mean, so what's that? That's Wonder Woman, like pretty much everything.
Everything and anything that was scheduled from Warner Brothers to be released in 2021 is going to be going on HBO Max.
Except I got this here. I got some news for my other podcast that I'm still recording and we have not dropped yet, which I'm still keeping a secret.
Longest secret
talking
ever.
about, we're going to talk about this tonight on the other podcast. We got Godzilla versus Kong,
which I'm waiting for,
which I'm super excited for. Godzilla versus Kong, though, I got to see that in like IMAX or RPX or a big screen. Or either that, I got to invest fucking $50,000 on a fucking 200-inch screen, so that way I never have to leave my apartment again. But THR reported that Netflix made a $200 million bid to bring the movie directly to streaming, but Warner Media blocked a deal while preparing an offer of its own for HBO Max. So based on this, I got this piece of news a couple days ago. Oh, why am I drooling? I'm thinking about fucking he, she, they. But Legendary Pictures declined to comment. And a Warner Brothers spokesperson said, we plan to release Godzilla vs. Kong theatrically next year as scheduled. So next year is 2021. So that means based on what you said, Godzilla vs. Kong is coming to HBO Max then.
Probably. Because it's all 2021 releases.
All right. Well, that's doo-doo. So my last piece of news that I got, speaking of doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
David Ramsey, who we all know plays Diggle on Arrow.
Yes.
Is returning for 5 appearances in the Arrowverse next season. So he's going to have 4 appearances as Diggle. He's going to be on Superman and Lois. He's going to be on Supergirl. He's going to be on The Flash and Batwoman. And then he has another appearance as a mystery character on Legends of Tomorrow.
That was on mine, yeah.
So anybody want to take a guess at what this mystery character is going to be?
Seeing how he got the Green Lantern ring on the final episode there.
We didn't see the ring.
We saw the
green light. So he may be the obviously he's not going to be Jon Stewart.
No.
Green Lantern, but he's going to be a Green Lantern. So from what I read, because I haven't kept up on this past season of Legends of Tomorrow, I still got to catch up on it. But I guess they ended it on like a cliffhanger where who's Katie Lote's character? White Canary.
White Canary.
She got kidnapped by aliens. So this next season is going to take place in space.
Kind of
Green Lanterns are space police.
Yes, kind of gives
they deal with aliens and shit. So maybe
I'm saying it's gonna be. I'm saying Green Lantern, man.
He's gonna be. That's what I think. I think he's gonna be a Green Lantern. I think that's what the mystery character is gonna be. He's super excited. I mean, he's always been all for it. Yeah. Every time they were like Green Lantern, he's like, yeah, I'll be Green Lantern. What the fuck? Green Arrow, Green Lantern, yes. I got to give it to David Ramsey though. David Ramsey's one of them dudes that when you see him in like clothes, you're like, he's average looking. But then when those scenes where he's training and shit, and his fucking wife, he's jacked as fuck.
He's jacked, bro.
He's jacked as fuck. I remember when he was on Dexter for a few episodes. He played Deb's boyfriend for a few episodes. He was a little skinny fucking scrawny. It took me a little while to realize that it was the same person.
It took me a while because he was in the premiere episode of NCIS.
Oh, no shit.
One episode. He was in the very first episode, and then his character was gone, and they replaced it with Proby and all these other characters.
Oh, okay. So yeah, but oh my god, but yeah. So we may be getting Green Lantern on Legends of Tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes, and with everything else happening in the DC universe. Actually, on a comic book note, I just finished reading the 3 issues of the 3 Jokers.
Yes. How was that?
That came. Oh, it was delicious. It was so good.
Delicious.
It was such a good story.
When you get a chance, if you can lend it to me because I want to read it.
I'll lend it to you. Yeah.
I've been dying to read it.
It's 3 issues.
It's been so anticipated.
It was such a good story. I like what they did with it. I like how it started. I like how they explained they really were 3 Jokers.
Okay.
In the Bat universe. And they explained which one. I think it was the 3 different Jokers that were in the Bat universe it was the comedian, the criminal, and the clown.
Okay.
So it's cool because it was like the criminal is the one from the early Batman days, who was more of like sinister and didn't really laugh or whatever. Then we had the clown, which was later on in Batman's run, the one who did more like the kooky shit, and with the different clowns and the prop guns and the bang and all that other shit. And then we had the comedian, which was like kind of like a mix of both, but he was like the true agent of chaos, and he's the Joker that we know now.
Yeah, yes.
Which I think it was either the clown. The clown was the Killing Joke Joker.
Okay.
The one that I have my tattoo of, which was one of my favorite Jokers. And then, but it kind of explains which Joker was for like what storyline. It was awesome. It was awesome. And the way they ended it. And then they have, the secondary characters with Batgirl, Commissioner Gordon, Red Hood, which is Jason Todd, who ended up was the Robin that got killed by the Joker in Death in the Family. Amazing. That was a good fucking run.
I remember you told me you first mentioned that to me
a couple years ago.
We were landscaping.
Yeah.
You had mentioned it to me.
A couple years ago.
And
it took this long for it to come out.
That's what I say. It was highly anticipated.
It was highly anticipated, but you know what? I think it was worth the wait.
Okay,
it was good. I have the issues, the original issues. I got the variant covers. I got all that shit. I can't wait for it to come out on hardcover because I'm gonna buy that too. Because I'm sure he's gonna come out with extra shit. You know how big of a Joker fan I am, and this story was like at first I was like, how the fuck are they gonna do this? And I read it, I was like, okay,
that's pretty cool.
Okay,
pretty cool, man.
It was good. It was good the way they explained everything. And it was good. All right, well that's all we got for you guys.
I got more.
All right, that's not all we got for you guys.
I got more.
He got more.
I was racking up news this time.
Yes.
In a show that AEW is making a push to kind of really compete with WWE and push past them. Mm-hmm. On Wednesday night, the icon Sting made his debut.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, after the Darby Allin match, Sting made his debut in AEW. So he has now returned. That's what I'm saying. Once his contract was up with WWE, his Legends contract, he said, "Oh, I'm not going to wrestle anymore." He even made an appearance with his old Sting makeup with the colors and stuff like that. Because he said the Crow Sting is done. But he said,
okay,
that's what he said. That's why he wanted to finish up with WWE. He said that chapter of the Sting is done.
Okay,
he started making appearances with his old jackets, his old paint.
No shit.
But he brought the Crow Sting back and made an appearance in AEW.
As the Crow Sting.
As the Crow Sting. As the Crow Sting.
Nobody wants to see him as fucking mini Ultimate Warrior anyways.
No. That character's
that character done. Should die. With the fucking Zubas and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. Again, back to Marvel news. Officially, Daredevil has reverted back to Marvel.
Yeah.
Marvel now has ownership of Daredevil again.
So now they have ownership of all of them now.
Yes. The fans have now even pushed further with that Save Daredevil movement.
Yeah, they want Charlie Cox to be Daredevil in the MCU.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like now it's all over. It's on Twitter. It's on Instagram. It's everywhere.
I don't think Charlie Cox's I love the Daredevil. I love the TV show. On top of, I think Daredevil and The Punisher were my two top shows.
Oh yeah,
the whole Defenders run of shows on Netflix. But I don't think that this Daredevil is going to fit into the MCU. I mean, who knows with them bringing Deadpool in and with the rated R and that stuff, maybe. But I don't see them.
I think it will. The reason why it might not is because this Devil's is a little bit darker than the MCU.
Yes.
But I do think with a couple of tweaks here and there, not too many tweaks, just a couple of tweaks here and there, they can fit it into the MCU. I just don't want to see them reboot the character again. Like, this guy portrayed Matt Murdock very well. Daredevil, fucking awesome.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Awesome. So I'm like, this is Daredevil. Put him in the MCU. To the same way like it pissed me off when I found out that they were going to put Luke Cage in Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
And then they decided not to.
Yeah.
I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And it was only going to be like a small role.
Yeah, which is fine.
Like when they first came down.
Yeah.
And Iron Man and fucking Doctor Strange, the way they pitched it, or the what is it, the storyboards?
Yeah.
Had where a light pole was gonna fall and he came out and caught it.
Oh.
And that was gonna be it.
That would have been cool.
That would have been cool. It showed that they're making, like, it all happens
that they're
in New
integrating
York.
everything. Yeah,
yes, it happens in New York.
Well,
I think he'd do well in the MCU. Really, I think with a couple of tweaks here and there.
We shall see. I mean, I think they should just fucking. Honestly, but no, because I like John Bernthal as the Punisher, and I want to see that Punisher in the MCU.
Well, they said that if they do it, they want to bring. Like, they want to bring him back. If they're going to bring
Charlie Cox in, then they better bring John Bernthal as Punisher. And I think he's open to doing more Punisher.
Well, because I guess Kevin Feige said that they'd want to bring him back if they were going to do a show or something. Yeah, they want to bring him back, and he said, "I'm open to it."
All right.
I mean, you better be. I mean,
yeah, shit. Absolutely. So, okay. You have anything else?
Last piece of news.
There is more.
Last piece of news. I don't know why this movie kind of went under the radar for Hugh Jackman.
Okay.
But I guess Van Helsing.
Yes.
Is getting a reboot.
Okay.
Why'd you go? Yes.
I mean, we talked about guilty pleasure movies.
Yes.
A little bit ago. Van Helsing is one of those guilty pleasure movies for me. Yeah.
It was an okay movie. I didn't mind it.
It was okay. It wasn't
great.
Listen, Dracula sucked.
Yo, Dracula.
I didn't like the effects with the fucking with Dracula's brides.
Yeah.
It was just some shit. But fucking what's her face? Kate Beckinsale.
So, yeah. Oh, she's
with that hair and that but yes, as much as I thought that Van Helsing was not a good movie, because let's be honest, it wasn't. That's a movie though that I just keep watching. And it's, you know what? And it's right up there with for me, it's right up there with League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That is totally a guilty pleasure movie for me.
That's another movie that sucked. But I watch it and I enjoy it.
I own it. So
I think I own it also. But that's another movie where,
Alan Quartermain is like the main fucking
yes. It was so cool. Like, I think it's because I was a fan of the comic. So I was like, yes. But then even when I saw the movie in the theaters, I was kind of let down. I was like, it was okay. But that's one of those movies that I keep watching. I like the period pieces when I think so much. I think what I like about this movie and Van Helsing and stuff, they're like period pieces, but then they're also kind of like James Bond-y kind, where they got their cue and they got all these gadgets and shit.
Yes,
all these modern type gadgets that they use, and and fucking what was the fucking dude with the submarine in fuck. Because
I read the book somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's not Captain Ahab. It's fucking it's a literary figure. Shit.
I can't believe I'm drawing a blank right now.
I'm drawing a blank too. I'm drawing a blank, and it's not selective memory.
Because you have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Did we? No,
yeah.
I thought Dr. Jekyll. We did have Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah.
That's right. The big dude.
The Invisible Man.
That's right.
You had the Bride of Vampire, the Bride of Dracula.
We had Mina Harker. Harker? Yeah, Mina Harker.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
We had Dorian Gray.
Dorian Gray.
Alan Quartermain,
which
And
it fucked up my mind.
Captain Nemo.
Captain Nemo.
Captain Nemo.
Captain
I was
Nemo.
about to say fucking Baron Zemo, but that's something else. That's
Yes.
Civil War right there.
Yes.
Captain
Captain Nemo.
But yeah, Captain Nemo with his fucking submarine and could cut through the fucking water and all that shit. I think that's what I liked about. That's what I like about those movies.
Yes.
Is that shit. But yeah, okay. So all right, we're getting a reboot of Van Helsing. So is Hugh Jackman going to be in it? Is he producing?
I don't think so.
Does he have any involvement at all in it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. That's
Not at all.
He doesn't need it. Anyway.
He'll probably make a cameo because with reboots they always try to have somebody make a cameo. But I don't think he's going to have any major.
Or maybe they'll do a callback to.
They probably will.
Van Helsing is an ancestor of or maybe the Van Helsing is just a name and as part of a fucking underground thing.
That would be pretty cool. A pretty nice little
spin. Or monster hunter or some shit.
Like a Watcher type community.
Okay,
or something like that.
I'll watch it. I don't care. You know what? I'm into Van Helsing anyway. So, all right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, guys.
I had more news than him this time.
A lot of news. All right, that was fucking impressive. So, you know what? Let us know what you guys think about the news that we talked about the he, she, they stuff, maybe. If you want to scold me.
How about we don't talk about that one?
We got to have open conversations about this stuff. You got to learn me. You got to learn me on this stuff. Yeah, you got to give me, you got to sit me down and be like, listen, Coconut.
Give you an education?
You can't. You give me education. We got to unlearn you of some shit. And we got to learn you some shit. And just do it like that. Because that's how I do it. God damn, my finger looks long. Like that. And where you can do all that, just go on geeksthatlift@gmail.com. Also, you can find us on all the social media platforms. We're everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, if you want to listen to us audio-wise, we're on all the platforms. SoundCloud, iCloud. iCloud?
We're on iCloud?
Are we on iCloud?
I don't know.
iTunes? Is iTunes still a thing?
I think iTunes is still
is still a thing on Apple? Well, listen, anywhere you listen to podcasts,
you can hear us.
You can hear us. Just look it up at Geeks That Lift. Also, on top of that, if you're watching us right now on Facebook, obviously you know where to find us. Also, if you're watching us right now on YouTube, it's on the Beefmaster Network. Tell your friends, tell your family members, tell everybody. Go on the Beefmaster Network channel on YouTube. Then hit on the Geeks That Lift subsection.
Yes.
Subsection. And you can watch old episodes. You can watch new episodes. Do it up, man.
You can watch Before the Cut. We got so much fucking content on there for you guys.
We got Terror Trio. We got 5 episodes of, I was going to say Before the Cut. No. Of Table Smack.
Table Smack.
An oldie but a goodie. It was a limited series. A special limited series. Speaking of special limited series, I started binge watching the new Walking Dead spinoff, World Beyond.
How is it?
Not bad. I'm only a couple of episodes in, so I'll talk about that once I'm finished with it. Everything else, actually, when you're on YouTube and you watch one of these videos, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that fucking bell. Hit that bell as soon as you hear that. New episode drops, pops. Actually, we've been doing like a premiere thing. So actually, if you hit that bell, you get an alert of when a new episode is going to premiere live. Even though it's not really live because we already recorded it. It's pre-recorded.
It's live
but
for
it's
you.
live for you.
In that moment.
So you can comment and pretend that we're going to reply, but we're not. But it's pretty cool nonetheless.
Give yourself hope.
Give yourself some hope.
We're not going to fucking reply.
Saying, hey, Coconut, how you doing? And hope that I say fine. But I won't. But maybe right now.
That's why you gotta come to the Facebook Live edition.
Yes. But for some reason, this week on Facebook Live, we got no comments.
No comments.
Everybody must be working.
It's too cold.
It's too cold. Too cold to comment? Okay.
I see.
We'll give you a second. Hold on. Say, Coconut, how you doing? Fine. And you?
Almost awkward shit. Fine. Awkward pause. And you.
All right, guys, that's all we got. For the Geeks That Lift, I'm Coconut, followed by
The Freaking Weekend.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon.
Peace.